Unverified reports are flooding social media tonight. Reports claiming that one of Nigeria's most feared bandit leaders, Bello Turji, may have been eliminated in an alleged United States airstrike on Christmas Day. If true, this could mark a historic turning point in Nigeria's long and painful battle against banditry in the northwest. But here's the problem. No official confirmation has been given. For years, the name Bello Turji has struck fear into entire communities. Villages emptied overnight, families shattered by kidnappings, children growing up knowing the sound of gunfire before the sound of school bells. Now, in a dramatic twist, social media claims this reign of terror may have ended on Christmas Day. But is this the victory Nigerians have been praying for, or another dangerous wave of misinformation? Stay with Hello everyone, welcome to Naija Media Connect, your trusted home for verified news, in-depth analysis, and stories that matter to Nigerians everywhere. Before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps us navigate the algorithm and ensures this important story reaches more viewers across Nigeria and beyond. Let's talk about what we actually know and what remains dangerously unclear. Because right now, emotions are high, expectations are rising, and the silence from official authorities is louder than ever. Stay tuned and watch this report to the very end as we carefully break down the facts, the reactions, the unanswered questions, and what this could mean for security in Nigeria's northwest. Bello Turji is not just another criminal name on a wanted list. He is widely regarded as one of the most violent and influential bandit kingpins operating in Nigeria's northwest, particularly across Zamfara, Sokoto, and Katsina states. For years, Turji has been linked to mass kidnappings for ransom, coordinated village raids, attacks on civilians, farmers, and travelers, forced displacement of entire communities. Security analysts estimate that thousands of families have either lost loved ones, been displaced from ancestral homes, or plunged into extreme poverty due to the violence linked to his network. To many residents in affected communities, Bello Turji became more than a criminal. He became a symbol of state failure and unchecked terror. On Christmas Day, a wave of posts began circulating across X, Facebook, WhatsApp, and Telegram. The claim was explosive. Bello Turji had been killed in a United States-led airstrike. Some posts went further, alleging precision drone operations, cross-border intelligence cooperation, a targeted strike deep within bandit-controlled territory. Within hours, the story went viral. Celebratory messages poured in from some users. Skepticism poured in from others, and confusion spread rapidly. But here's the critical issue. As of this broadcast, no official confirmation has come from the Nigerian Armed Forces, the Nigerian Air Force, the Ministry of Defense, the United States government. No press briefing, no formal statement, no acknowledgement. For a figure as high-profile as Bello Turji, this silence is not just unusual, it is deeply concerning. If you are finding this analysis helpful, please like the video and share it. Accurate information saves lives, and misinformation can destroy trust. In modern counter-terrorism and counter-banditry operations, confirmation matters. Announcing the elimination of a major threat affects troop deployment, shapes public confidence, impacts ongoing intelligence operations. False confirmation can trigger retaliatory attacks, embolden criminal groups, spread panic, or false hope. This is why governments typically verify, cross-check, and officially confirm such developments. So why hasn't that happened here? In modern counter-terrorism and counter-banditry operations, confirmation matters. Announcing the elimination of a major threat affects troop deployment, shapes public confidence, impacts ongoing intelligence operations. False confirmation can trigger retaliatory attacks, embolden criminal groups, spread panic or false hope. This is why government typically verify, cross-check, and officially confirm such developments. So why hasn't that happened here? There are several possibilities analysts are considering. 1. The reports may be entirely false, exaggerated, or fabricated through social media echo chambers. 2. An operation may have occurred, but confirmation is still ongoing due to intelligence sensitivities. 3. Authorities may be deliberately withholding information to prevent reprisals or protect informants. Each scenario carries serious implications. In parts of Zamfara and Sokoto, reactions have been mixed. Some residents report cautious optimism, whispers of relief, prayers of gratitude. Others remain skeptical, reminding reporters that Bello Turji has been declared dead before, only to reappear months later. For families who have buried loved ones, hope is fragile and disappointment cuts deep. This is exactly why you should subscribe to Naija Media Connect. We don't rush headlines, we investigate them. So tonight, Nigeria stands at a crossroads between hope and uncertainty, a feared name, a viral claim, and an official silence that refuses to give answers. But the most important questions are still ahead. One of the most controversial aspects of this story is the alleged involvement of the United States. Historically, the US does not openly conduct kinetic airstrikes against criminal bandit groups inside Nigeria without formal bilateral security agreements, Nigerian military coordination, strategic counterterrorism justification. American air operations in Africa are usually limited to ISIS-linked groups, Al-Qaeda affiliates, transnational terror networks posing global threats. Bello Turji, while extremely violent, is classified primarily as a bandit kingpin, not a designated international terrorist. That raises a critical question. Would the United States carry out a Christmas Day airstrike on Nigerian soil without any public acknowledgement or Nigerian confirmation? Security experts say such an action would be extraordinary and nearly impossible to conceal. When Nigeria's military successfully neutralizes high-profile threats, history shows a clear pattern. There are official briefings, carefully worded press releases, visual evidence or operational summaries, statements meant to reassure the public. Even in cases where details are classified, confirmation is rarely delayed for long. The continued silence surrounding Bello Turji's alleged death stands in sharp contrast to past operations, and that contrast is fueling public doubts. If, and this is a critical if, Bello Turji has truly been eliminated, the immediate impact could be significant. Short-term effects may include temporary reduction in coordinated bandit attacks, disruption of ransom networks, psychological relief for terrorized communities. However, experts warn, banditry in Nigeria's northwest is not built around one man alone. Power vacuums can trigger violent succession battles, create splinter factions, and lead to revenge attacks against civilians. So even in victory, vigilance would be essential. Across Nigeria, one message is becoming clear. Nigerians are tired of rumors, tired of half-truths, tired of learning about national security from social media. Citizens are demanding transparency, accountability, clear communication. Because when governments stay silent, misinformation fills the gap, and that can be dangerous. This is not just about Bello Turji, it's about trust between the state and the people. As of now, this story remains unverified. No confirmation, no denial, no official clarification. Just a nation waiting for facts, waiting for truth, waiting to know whether one of its most feared enemies has finally fallen or whether this is another painful illusion. Until verified facts emerge, one thing is certain: Nigeria deserves answers, not silence. Subscribe to Naija Media Connect for verified updates as this story develops. Like this video, share it widely, and stay informed, because the truth matters.